Alright guys, I'm back today with another Amazon deal alert video. You know the drill, leave a comment, second comment, nonsense gibberish, click the like button, and share this with your buddies in the group chat. But we are going to be digging into some very impressive deals, things that I use on the channel, as well as some new things that I found, as well as exclusive discounts so you guys can save some money. If you're not subscribed to the channel, and a lot of the analytics say a lot of people aren't, make sure you're subscribed and clicking that notification bell so you don't miss the next deal opportunity. A lot of these are going to sell out fast because tariffs are now taking effect with supply chains, and a lot of these are just limited supplies, but that did not stop me from finding deals. But enough talking about that, let's dig in. A lot of guys have been asking me to find some really good knife sharpeners to show you guys. I've been testing this one out now for well over 2 years. This is the Worksharp Guided Field Sharpener. It's a really nice basic knife sharpener that has a coarse stone with angle alignments, fine stone with angle alignments, a ceramic bar at the top that has coarse, fine, and a fish hook sharpener, as well as a smaller sharpener up top with the ceramic rod and a strop. This thing has been working out great, and it won't break the bank. Now, you will have to do everything by hand, but it's very convenient. It works out well, and this is what I personally use, and this one just happens to be on sale right now. Generally sell for 40 bucks, on sale for $34.95, or you can buy a 3-pack for 100 bucks, making them about $33.33 a piece, and 2,000 bought this month with 11,000 ratings on Amazon at 4.8 stars. So this is a community proven knife sharpener that works out really well, and it just happens to be the one I used, and it just happens to be on sale. All of the linking will be in the description below. A new GTK1 was just released from GTK II Knives. This right here has a really interesting pattern on there. It's almost like a mosaic that is into the blade itself, which is pretty cool. Now, this one is going to be DC53 steel, like D2 steel on steroids, FRN handles, and an FRN sheath. Now, I feature these knives time and time again on the channel, and at launch, a lot of times what they'll do is they'll drop the price 30% off, and they relaunch this knife with the new pattern, and then this is the older version of the knife, same DC53 steel, just the original pattern. These generally sell for 40 bucks. They have a clickable 30% off code right now, dropping the price to $28 on these massive fixed blades. And that has not been the price since that launch video. We did a torture test down on the land with these knives. They're amazing for like survival knives. They also kind of double as machetes or mini hatchets, especially with this full tang robust design. This thing is a post-apocalyptic chopper. It works out really well. You can check out that full video if you want on the channel showing you guys these in use. But like a jack of all trades, full-size survival knife slash machete slash hatchet, this is great for $28. Next thing I want to talk about is something that I saw on Amazon popping up in my suggested feed, and I figured I'd buy it and try it out so you guys didn't have to, and I am pleasantly surprised. This is more of what I would call a gentleman's folder knife, and it's from the IOKO store, IOKO store on Amazon. This is a fairly new knife, but it's got a two-tone, more elegant finish G10 handle. The black and white really make this feel like more of a kind of dress-up knife. Like you're going somewhere, you're going to a wedding, you're going out on the town, you got some nicer clothes on. This feels more of like a gentleman's folder pocket knife. You've got that stainless deep carry pocket clip, which is completely reversible. The two-tone, more elegant G10 handles, and it just glides right open. Super smooth, really nice jimping on the back. You can choke up on this guy really good, and the action on this is insanely smooth. I mean, it is just super drop shutty with that push button. Really great finger flip action with the thumb studs. You can get the reverse finger flip in here, and this thing is really refined. The attention to detail is spectacular. Skeletonized liners, great lockup, and then very nice blade centering on this guy. The D10 could be a touch stronger on here, but I'm not complaining, especially at the price point of these knives. They have them in orange and white and black and white, but I really think the star of the show is the black and white for more elegant affairs if you're carrying a pocket knife. I just think this is pretty darn awesome. They generally sell for 45 bucks, on sale right now for 22% off for both color variations, dropping the price to $35. For me, this is a great functional pocket knife with D2 steel and G10 handles to add to the collection for nicer events for me. If I feel like having like a dress-up knife, if that makes sense. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is a massive honking flashlight that I found on Amazon from the Warsun store. Now, this reminds me of some of the original flashlights I was reviewing 4 or 5 years ago with the user tech interface, but with some updates to that tech interface. You click the button up front to turn it on. It has an LED or an LCD screen that reads off the battery life percentage, which is awesome. Massive 2,000 lumens. And look at this zoom. Remember all of those lights from back in the day with the zoom? A lot of them are still being sold, but this zoom works out incredibly well. You click again to go do a dimmer setting, again to go do a dimmer setting, and then off. So you have 3 settings or 4 settings, then off. Bright. And then you've got the 3 lower settings. And each one of the settings, you're going to read that battery percentage. Now, the cool thing about this light is it also features a side cob light. And it cycles through those modes. Now, this is also pretty cool because it's large enough that you can kind of set this up and use it as an ambient work light, especially if you're working on a car. Just set this down and it'll illuminate the entire undercarriage, or if you're working or using it as a lantern, or if the power outage is there. And then actually both of these can be activated at the same time. So if you are working on the car and you want to look at something, you just grab this and kind of shine it around, and then you can set it back down and keep working. So I like this light. It also has a USB-C recharging port on the bottom. These are $28. $28 for this thing. On top of that, they're on sale for 18% off at $22.99 at the time of filming. And then they have a 20% off discount code. That's a clickable discount code. Now, that code is going to get you a ton off of this price point and bring it closer to like $15, maybe even cheaper, depending on the exact pricing of this light that you're going to get. So you're looking at, I would say, about $15, $16 for this flashlight. USB-C recharging, very decent fit and finish, especially for the price, and it comes in a pretty nice case. So definitely take advantage of that. This is one of those deals that's going to sell out fast just because of the price and the quality of the light for the money. Another knife that I want to mention is this guy right here, the Spitzconte. You've seen it on the channel a few times. New color variations out with the stainless version of the blade. D2 steel, G10 handles. Love the feel and ergonomics of this knife. Love the blade profile, and I really like the Kydex sheath. It locks up, no rattle whatsoever. Thumb spot right there to pop that out. Throw this in a battle belt, a budget battle belt, a plate carrier setup, a chest rig setup. You can deploy that really nice. Very good EDC fixed blade. Nice clip right here. 2 color variations that are new that are available, and then you have the standard black blade that we started off with. But love the balance of this knife. It feels good in your hand, and it's razor sharp out of the box. These generally sell for $33.99, 4.7 star rating on Amazon. But right now they've got a 10% off redeemable code, which is going to drop the price closer to about $30 with free Prime shipping. So really nice fixed blade for $30. More of that kind of compact style EDC fixed blade, or defensive fixed blade. And last thing I want to talk about is from EMHTI knives. You've seen these a few times on the channel. Love the ergonomics and feel of a lot of these. Most of them are going to be the basic rougher finish G10 D2 steel knives with reversible pocket clips. And then they have a few more, I would say, elegantly finished or more refined finish knives. Still G10 handles. This one's two-tone with a reversible pocket clip. But let's talk about a couple of the options right here. A lot of the base models were generally selling for $22 to $25. This particular version, along with a few others, have a clickable 10% off code, dropping the price to about $20, maybe $20 and change on a lot of these knives. Great knives, especially for the price point, but this one is, oh man, towards the end of the video, I'm just fumbling around. Please forgive me. This is the EMHTI, and they don't really have specific names for these guys, but this one is the reverse Tonto. These generally sell for $30 with a two-tone finish and the D2 coated blade. They've got a really nice flipper. They've got a thumb spot right here that you can get into with the reverse finger flip, or you can get it with the thumb deploy, if I can get that correctly. Really nice jimping on the back. These generally sell for $30, on sale for $27.99. Then they've got a clickable discount code, I believe 15% off, drops the price to $23.79. 2 different color variations, the red and black handle version and the green and black handle version. But D2 steel, two-tone, really nice action, great flipper action, and a reversible pocket clip for about $24, a little under $24 for free prime shipping. This is a great option as well. All of the information and linking will be in the description below. Thanks to a lot of companies for sending this over. Some of it I purchased myself, bought these myself, bought the EMHTIs myself, but Bisconte and GTK sent those out. So a huge shout out to these guys. All of the info will be in the description below, as well as those links. And those links are affiliate links. If you click on them, helps out the channel at no extra cost to you. Just brings you right to the deals. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.